This unusual magnet will bypass a woman's rejection mechanism to install uncontrollable feelings of lust and desire directly into her subconscious mind, causing her to get turned on and wanting to fuck in just seconds.
It's a fabulous Friday here on Radio Valencia. This is the fabulous FACO, and you're listening to Spontaneous Innuendos. Mother... Oh, man, I can't fool nobody, can I? This is indeed Dr. Sleepless. Dr. Sleepless. Dr. Sleepless. And you're listening to Spontaneous Innuendo, a la Interstellar Nihilism style. This is your Black Thanksgiving Friday Naughty Kids special for all you naughty kids out there. And I gotta say, I was naughty. Just a little bit naughty last night, and I was thankful. Oh, so thankful for the opportunity, baby. We're gonna be naughty here a little bit later. You know, coming up at, oh, God knows what time. Let's just see what time. Coming up at one time, because this is important. At 4 p.m. 4 p.m. sharp. Get out your pipes, and I don't mean the ones for smoking. Sonic Subversion's bringing some real sweet shit into the studios. I can say that strippers are involved. So tune in, 4 p.m. here on Radio Valencia, 87.9 FM. And now a little snippet from John Truby. Pussy magnet that he is.
I'm sorry, the room is not available.
Why not? Are you discriminating against me because I am mentally ill? Huh?
Are you?
What do you think, baby?
Make the judgment of that. Sorry.
Well, could be judgmental. I don't care. I mean, we are involved in the naked woman redelsifying unit. Hello?
Yes?
I'd like to make a reservation for Easy Mana.
I can give you the reservation. We don't have the room.
But I want us to watch the adult movies.
Well, all the motels available.
While we were having sexual intercourse with bullfrogs.
Listen.
Yes?
If you're not straight, I'm not going to talk to you.
Well, you can vomit on me if you want, baby.
Right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
No, I'm saying what you were talking about.
Well, I wanted to make a reservation at the motel tonight. But can I make a reservation, please, at the motel? Why not tonight?
I told you we don't have the room.
Well, if I get it together with the little lizards from Besdor, can we get them imbued with it?
No.
Why not? Are we allowed to bring booze down to the room with naked prostitutes and do it, baby?
No prostitutes allowed.
Why not? I love prostitutes. I worship them.
Too bad.
Oh, come on, baby. I love prostitutes. Let's get it on. Yeah.
We can call police for that. So, forget it about it. We are not those kind of motels to give you for the prostitute. Give you for the prostitute. Give you for the prostitute. Give you for the prostitute.
next song, this is about a guy who felt that he could handle it. He could just take care of everything. I know I can take drugs anytime I want, and I can stop it anytime I want. Everybody's got a feeling about themselves like, well, sure, I know it happened to them, but it certainly couldn't happen to me. So what if I smoke a little pot? Sure, I may take a pill or two, but that doesn't make any difference. I know how to handle it. I know how to handle it, man. I think I'm going to experiment next week, too. I'm going to sniff a little coke, and I may even shoot some heroin. I know I can handle it. Yeah, I know I can handle it. Yeah, I know. I saw the guy down the street with all the needle marks on his arms and legs. And I heard about it costing $9,000 a year to keep his habit going, but I know I can handle that. I mean, I'm not going to get strung out. What's strung out? Oh, that's when you really got a bad habit, you know, like you're unfortunate, you're weak in the mind. But I know, man, I can handle that. I mean, any smart person can handle what? Smart person. A smart person is somebody who can handle it. I'm smart. What do you mean if I'm smart? What am I doing smoking and taking pills? I'm smart because, well, ain't nothing happened to me yet. What do you mean, but I'm getting ready to get into some heavy stuff? Oh, man, don't tell me that. I know better. I'm just going to see. What do you mean that's what happened to Freddie? You mean he was just going to see, and now he can't see at all? Well, I know Freddie died, but see, he wasn't smart. I know I can handle that. I know I can handle that, 'cause I'm smart. Who's smarter than me? Well, maybe somebody who never even wanted to see if they could handle it.
If you don't know anything about it, you can sort of trust that it's probably going to be all right. And it's probably not that bad. Because, like, it's human beings doing it, and you know vaguely what human beings do. And, you know, they're probably going to think of it nearly the same way you would in that situation. And that's true, you know. You can trust to the fact that things are generally not as bad as you make them out to be.
You'll make her pussy wet the very first time you use it, even if she rejected you before or said she just wants to be friends. Hundreds of guys are already secretly using this to get the women that are usually reserved for rock stars and celebrities.
An unspeakable whirlpool of demonic madness and sexual possession.
That clitoris is just sitting right up there saying...
You are listening to Spontaneous Innuendos. And I'm sorry if FACO's not here, even though I have enthusiasm. Yeah, right. I have enthusiasm for all you shoppers out there. Splurging away your hard-earned slave wages. Sales. Get it cheap while we have it marked down to the price that it actually should be. Yes, indeed. We're only making a small profit margin. But we anticipate that there will be enough of you suckers out there buying this shit so that we can actually go into the black from the state of redness that we spent an entire economic year in. So shop till you drop, and we will work till we flop. And to celebrate, we are having a party. A week from last night, this coming Thursday, the 29th, here at the Sunroom, 2390 Mission Street at 20th. Here in the El Dorado building on the 3rd floor, we're having something called a Very Green Christmas. And you know what? It's not even very green up in here yet. And why? Because Dr. Sleepless is so on top of his shit, he hasn't even had time to light up. That's pretty special. Must be a damn good show today. But you know, it's a good thing that he's focused, because Dr. Sleepless has an alter ego, one of many, and this one is in his new group with the Red Rider called the Crisp Crinkles, and we're going to debut our little Christmas set as the prelude to war that is Uri Thrall and the Death of the West, two really intense performances happening again Thursday, the 29th of November at 10 p.m. here at 2390 Mission. Now, this is right across from Radio Valencia Studios, but they won't be open because the sunroom is going to be lit up with lasers, Christmas decor, and mayhem. And this is probably going to be one of the few celebrations out there that combines Christmas and Ramadan. You know, the irony there is that while the Christians stuff their face to celebrate their holidays, the Arabs, the Muslims, they, I think, do the exact opposite, don't they? Well, so we'll call it, we'll mash those two holidays together, and we'll call it something called Ram-a-Mass, for all those Christians ramming a mass of food down their gullet. This is Spontaneous Innuendos, and that was a high innuendo right there. So right now, I'm going to do basically a live rendition of Crisp Crinkle's track that we are debuting on the air for the first time. I wish the Red Rider was here to join me, but she will be there, along with a few other compatriots of mine, to perform this live for you on the 29th. So please come and join us and bring your pipes, both of them. One moment, please. till the show to hear the dirty version. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers! The beginning of the fun. And now for the Ramadan portion of our programming.
Here's what those guys are saying. I found your site and I thought it was total bullshit. I was convinced it was not possible for a 49-year-old man like me to pick up girls without being a movie star, but it's true.
handle bad drugs. What do you think of a guy who says, I know I can handle that?
He's crazy.
The pusher doesn't care if you kill yourself.
He just wants some money.
That's right. Now, isn't that something?
He could kill himself before he gets money.
Well, if he's an addict, he will.
He wants the money to buy some more.
For himself, usually, and also maybe just because he wants a bright new car. But anyway, any pusher doesn't care about your health. All he cares about is if he can get that money from you. Doesn't care about your habit. And sometimes the stuff that he's selling you has stuff in it that'll make you even sicker than you are. Tell me the things that are dangerous to take. Just call them out.
Me?
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope. All dope. But what kind of dope?
LSD.
Yes?
Marijuana. Coke. Airplane, please.
What was the one I said with an H?
Heroin.
Heroin. And you shoot it
Stick it in.
with a needle.
Heroin.
Shoot it, right? I know one time my brother was crying a lot, so I gave him a whole lot of cough medicine and he went to sleep. See, but that's bad. That's a bad thing to do.
I know, it must be drugs.
Sure, it's drugs. That's a bad use of a good drug. You should always check with your mother first, or your father.
Like if the doctor gave you some medicine that you really need, and like this person came and sold you the same thing and gave you too much of it, and you just kept using it and using it.
Then you're an addict.
Because you really think you need it.
Well, yes, after a while, all junkies really feel that they need it. All right. Now, we have a song. Captain Junkie! Look on your rug. Is it a roach? Is it a dead rat? No! It's Captain Junkie! Coming into your living room, stealing your TV set, taking anything you can possibly get. Captain Junkie! We find Captain Junkie nodding out in the park, falling off of his seat onto his face. And we move in closely and hear Captain Junkie speak. Oh, wow. Am I stoned? I feel so good. Coming into your hearts, America, a leading citizen, falling off of the park benches, bumping into poles, dropping glasses in the middle of company, making conversation like, yeah, well, I just go along with that. Helping America build itself to a bigger and better place. We find Captain Junkie walking into a parked car. Captain Junkie, a man to be looked up to. Captain Junkie is taking a shower. We find him looking at his body. Oh, wow. Man, these marks are just too much for me. Little kids look at Captain Junkie and say, Bobby, what's the matter with that man? Why is he always bumping into things and falling down? Get away, son. You don't want to be like him. That's Captain Junkie. Captain Junkie, one of America's leading citizens, falling into your living room, dropping your glasses, stealing your TV set, trying to sell some dope to your children. One of America's leading citizens. This was sponsored by People to Look Up to. Don't you like Captain Junkie? He's a wonderful person, isn't he?
No.
Why isn't Captain Junkie a good
He's still here, Captain Junkie.
child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'll offer you this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. And although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna try to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I offer up this little phrase to the kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
That was from Benghazi. Michael says, thanks for breaking it down into 3 easy questions. Makes it really easy to sneak it into normal conversations. I even used it with my online dating, and I've had more success this week.
Baby got a mohawk.
Jim says it's like having a pussy magnet strapped to your cock. I'll show you exactly how they got those results, but before I do that, I must urge you to watch this video all the way to the end right now. A small group of scientists are doing everything they can to get this website taken down. They claim we are using a scientific breakthrough to take advantage of unsuspecting women. Bullshit. A movie star, but...
That's right. The supernatural isn't supposed to happen. But, it does. Sometimes you're there. The strange and unexplained have causes. Some obvious, some not. Some playful, some awful. We'll save the story about the shaking tombstone in that desolate cemetery in the desolate corner of Virginia Beach where they used to hang witches for another time. Hey, how about a Halloween show? Opening up the show, the theme from the movie Mission Impossible starring the abominable Tom Cruise. But, you know, the song was all right. Kicking right off behind them was the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones with the impression that I get because sometimes life's tough. The Misfits with She off of a very early recording. They recorded several versions of it and they released them with a box set years ago. I just happened to dig it up last night. And that goes out to all of the women in the ongoing Middle Eastern revolutions because it's tough to beat. She walked out the door with a machine gun in her hand. Hey. White Zombie with Supercharger Heaven. What a great stomp. I used to love to dance to that song at an out-of-control club that just no longer exists. So, we do a lot of serious talk on here and sometimes a little comedy, and I'd like to stack up a lot of music, but in line with my theory of doing something slightly different each time, here comes a string that should tickle you in all sorts of different ways.
That was the late Paul Addis of the Revolution Class Show. And no, that playlist was not accurate, but the messages that they exacerbated from Mr. Paul were. Here's a shout out to all the women in Arabia, Palestine, Syria, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, everywhere, Libya, Egypt. Come on, women, it's time to stand up as best you can. I know you're doing your best. It's a rigged game, but we're all fighting a rigged game. So, this next song is dedicated to all you folks out there shopping amidst the rigged game that is Black Friday here on the Ramamas Black Friday celebration. We just heard from Black Sun Productions with Music for Porn, Volume 1. And we also heard from the Crisp Crinkles, who will be playing Thursday, November 29th here at the Sunroom, 2390 Mission on the 3rd floor. Crisp Crinkles is a Christmas song cover band comprised of myself and a few other elves. Bad elves. And we're going to take those antiquated colloquialisms called Christmas songs and really play with them heavy. So if you're in the mood to play, come out Thursday, November 29th. That's a week from last night. Next Thursday, here at 10 p.m., here at the Sunroom, right top floor of Bikram Yoga in the Mission. And my thanks to Steve23 for hosting this event. Urban Light and Magic will be there doing Laser Light Show. And, you know, I'm talking too much, so we've only got 19 minutes left of the show left. Then I get to go eat lunch. Yeah. Because we're just too damn hungry to smoke the way we should. But we're going to try a little bit before we end. Let's see how it affects my mood by the end of the show. This is Dr. Sleepless for Paul Addis and everyone, all the fallen soldiers out there. Unthankful for your sacrifice. Now let's party like a motherfucker. It's Christmas time. Don't be like that, man. It's Christmas time. Here on Radio Valencia, this is Spontaneous Innuendos with FACO. Dr. Sleepless. FACO will be back next week, I'm sure of it.
This is the part I was...
Really?